Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Breath of Fire 3, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, I'm actually going to go back to Cedar Woods because apparently after I finished part 1, I figured out you actually can rotate the camera. You have to hold R1, then you gotta use the D-pad to get a better view. And as soon as you let go of R1, it goes back to normal. See, I did not know that at the time. But now that I do, I get a better view of, what's around these trees. Also, it turns out I could have gone on these hills earlier. But again, I did not know that, and since I approached at a different angle, I didn't talk to this guy. Couple of bullies named Ray and Tipo live around these parts. Yeah, well, they took me in, so screw you, bearded guy. Even though I look like this, I know a thing or two about camping. Yeah, so do a lot of 12-year-olds in Call of Duty. Come back later with your friends, and I'll tell you everything I know, okay? Probably not gonna do that, but first, I'd rather grab this skill ink right over here. Skill ink will come in handy later. I mean, right now we don't have a use for that, and ammonia. Okay, here we go. Let's go check out the other hill, I suppose. Which I guess you can actually climb up around here. Talk to this Aigu. Oh, don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. I'm an Aigu. I'll tell you all about how to fight. Come back when you've got some equipment. I already know how to fight, thank you very much, but I'll appreciate the nice gesture. However, I will go back here to where I started, because apparently I did miss another green apple. It was right around this tree. And it is easy to miss. I mean, it's tucked right next to the tree itself. So, I think we will get out of here and just move on to the next area. There's nothing else in the house that I missed, so we can just leave that alone. So I have a feeling this will be a good Let's Play. I have a feeling it will also be pretty long compared to the other Breath of Fire Let's Plays that I did. I mean, 2 took around 40 plus parts. But there's a lot more to this project than there is in 2, I believe. I would not be surprised. So, let's get a move on. Okay, where we should go is the village of McNeil. Not Ally McNeil from Futurama. We're not going there. But there is a pleasant smelling field of flowers that I can't do anything with, so let's just leave that alone. There, we made it to the town of McNeil. I do like the map system, I must say. I didn't do it. Out of my house, you punks! Ha! You'll never catch me! It's no use, Ray. Everyone's watching out for us. Nobody's got much food. What with a poor harvest and all. Hey, Tipo, look at this. Hey, you finally woke up, huh? Doesn't this beat all? Now we got another mouth to feed. What if we get him to help us, Ray? Good idea. But I think we need to get him out of his pajamas first. I need an adult. Come on. We'll get you fixed up with some equipment. Well, you don't think I can kick ass in pajamas? I mean, bananas and pajamas been around for years and they're doing okay. They don't really go around fighting stuff though, they just act like dumbasses and all that. You just wait, Bonga. Ray will get you set up with something in no time. I swear Ray is bigger than the door. Huh? Did I just say Bonga? Is that your name? Funny. How did I know that? Maybe I dreamed it? Uh-oh. Scrim! Meanwhile... That was close, wasn't it, Ray? Sure was. But we were able to get him something to wear. Hurry up, Bonga! Don't be a slowpoke! Well, that looks a lot better. Not used to wearing armor yet, eh? Well, it's better than pajamas, I suppose. What do we do now, Ray? Well, everyone in town's in a bad mood over the poor harvest. I know. Let's hit the road. We can do some work there. There's a road up ahead, called the Ural Road. We go there sometimes and, well, mug people. It's not like we hurt people or anything. Just steal from them. I'm not into hurting people, you know. Well, you gotta emotionally scar them. That's right. Even a beginner like you can do it. Come on, don't worry. Let's go. Okay, you can actually press square to go into your menu now. We actually have access to our menu. So we'll go to our items and we'll just go normal items, I suppose. Alright, so let's take a look at what our items are. Vitamin restores 100 HP. Green apples are only 20. No love for the green apples. Nobody likes Granny Smith? Screw you guys. Okay, skill notes will come in handy when you learn skills from enemies. And ammonia is used to revive party members. I guess ammonia is like smelling salt, so to speak. I could be wrong. As far as our abilities, I have a heal ability and nothing else. Ray has a pilfer ability, allows to steal from enemies. And Tipo has flare, which does fire damage to enemies. Sounds pretty cool. Well, I'll have to find a way to make it all work somehow, but let's go back to our equipment. I did get that melted blade from earlier. For some reason, I'm still holding that, even though I was a dragon whelp at the time. How I managed to keep that with me, even though I was buck naked at the time, I have no idea. I don't want to know where I stored it. So I'll definitely take it for extra bit of attack power. Let's move along. Can we go back to the village? Because that would be so cool. We can go back to the village. Funny how that works. And we can do some shopping. What do you want? There's nothing here for you to steal. And then we just go to, like, purchase stuff. Okay, healing herbs are for 40 HP. Croc tears a chance of restoring status, so it's not assured? Weird. We also get antidotes for poison, eye drops for blindness. Molotovs are basically fire bombs. Wooden rods, so you can fish in that game, apparently. And you can get some bait. But right now, our gold is at 0, otherwise we wouldn't have stole from these guys. Wow, that guy looks so much like a hippie. It's you, is it? Well, there's nothing here, you hear me? Nothing for little thieves like you. So get on, shoo! Well, that's a load of crap. You got a lot of stuff here. Okay, we definitely need to save up some money just so we can buy all this stuff and get ourselves properly updated. So why don't we check out the inn? We're not gonna rest in it, though. We're just gonna do some looking around. Nothing. Man, they literally got jack all here. Feel bad for them, even though we kind of got to fend for ourselves. That's pretty much the law of the jungle. Oh, there's something here. Oh, who leaves vitamins out in the hedge, anyway? But I digress. Even though I'm sitting here goofing off like this, I don't go around stealing things like you. Well, good for you. Would you like a street named after you? You punk ass. Sorry, ain't got nothing for you. There's nothing left here. You still have a place to live, so you should be a little more grateful. Okay, there's definitely nothing else around here. Unless even when you rotate the camera, you can't see it. Let's go in the other houses. Oh, found someone's antidote, so they're probably gonna die of poisoning, and we'll be none the wiser. Also, my main character can actually use his sword, like just walking around, and cut up some small trees. Oh, another healing herb. Good. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can do in McNeil. So why don't we get out of here? Okay, this looks like a farmland. There's a monster living up on Mount Glaus. It comes down and steals our cattle. Between that and the bad harvest, we might not be able to make it through winter. Well, that's your problem, not mine. Oh, you can get 2 zenny from scarecrows? Why is it reacting like that? That's frightening. It's like I'm attacking a person in a scarecrow's body. We live off what we grow and what we catch in the forest. Haven't been able to get much this year, though. Man, oh man, if I had all this. Just about all of it belongs to Mayor McNeil. Why doesn't he share among his people? If the people are suffering, why does he get it all? Phew, I'm beat. Beat, I tell ya. Well, it is a Capcom game, so they know a thing or two about beat. Usually a blue robotic bird. Hi. I work, and McNeil takes it all. Isn't there some way I can take it easy and still get what I want? Well, there's always murder. You can try that. But they can probably have a lot of soldiers there to get ya. So you might be SOLJWF. That was a bit weird there, but let's move on. Just between you and me, McNeil's a greedy tightwad. He takes all he can from us and gives nothing back. Well, a lot of people really don't like McNeil. So I guess, a lot of people are very angry, so if we kill McNeil, I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't lose sleep at night. They may be like, oh, man, I wish it was me that did that. This here's the manor of Lord McNeil. We's guarding the manor, yup. Do you feel proud of that grammar? Granted, it's not Capcom's fault, it must be doing that on purpose, but still. Making that guy look like a numbskull. Is there any way we can break into the manor? Teach this guy a lesson? Probably not, but still. Don't know if we get anything out of these small trees. This part of the wall collapsed. I'm fixing it. Mr. McNeil's afraid of thieves, so he's always shouting at me to hurry up. I tell ya. Rich folks just don't understand. No, they don't. They're usually muddled by money. Oh, what's this? No stealing the cows. Can I tip them over? That seems like a fun thing to do. Okay, I'll just talk to a dog's butt. On top of the bad harvest, now our cows are being stolen. Mayor McNeil's in a bad mood, let me tell ya. Maybe somebody should steal him. Well, we can't steal the cows, so we can leave that alone. Who is stealing the cows anyway? They wouldn't be able to get away with that. What's the point of this area? There's nothing there. I guess we're just gonna have to leave this area. It doesn't have anything for us. Fair enough. Let's move along here. There's nothing else for to do. We can't see Mayor McNeil and tell him to, you know, share with the people. They're just go like, why do I gotta steal from them? I'm the mayor, blah blah blah, I got money, so screw you. That's how real people talk when they're rich, okay? That's not an exaggeration of any kind. No, not at all. I think it's time for us to move on. We can't really buy anything with our 2 zennies. We're not going to get a major discount or anything. Oh, also when you walk around, you can press X, and you can go into like random wandering areas. Oh, we found a bandana! I believe that's a piece of equipment for us. I don't know if you'll always find it, but hey, if you can, that's awesome. Okay, it's no extra weight, so it's not gonna bung us down. 1 extra defense point. Usually if you walk, you have less encounter rate, but when you run, it gets higher. Alright, so we got ourselves a new enemy. Well, a couple new enemies. We got goblins and a boss goblin. Using the examine ability is actually pretty good. Why? Because you can learn skills this way. Like, if you're examining an enemy and they're using a skill, you can learn it. That's pretty cool, huh? Okay, so why don't we have you use Pilfer? Okay, and you can actually use the skill right away. But I'd rather use Pilfer. Let's examine these goblins over here. They might have an ability too. But I guess all characters can probably learn it. Ooh, we got a bent sword. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll attack the, that goblin over there. And the rest of us will examine the boss goblin, so that we can learn Influence ourselves. Or maybe only one character can learn it. I have no idea. But you know, let's just leave that alone. So, why don't you use Flare and target the boss goblin? Because if you kill the other goblins, the boss goblin will just run away. It'd be better just to kill that one for the extra experience. T-Bow's taking a nice bit of damage. The boss goblin's still alive. That's a bit of a weird way to fight, but okay. There. Defeated our enemy. Okay, myself and T-Bow are like, one battle away from leveling up already. We got a waistcloth from that. Okay, just go into optimal and you take care of that right away. Also, we should be using our heal ability right now. Okay, so what you can do is you can put, like, influence on a different character by using your skill link. Like, for example, I can use this and, like, put that in skill notes so somebody else can learn it. Maybe I want something else, somebody else use influence. We'll see. I could be wrong with how it works with the skill link, so why don't we just leave everything as is. And if I really want to make any changes, I'll do it later. Also, we might as well just look around and see if there's any other things. But I guess we're gonna have to fight. Okay, here's another new enemy. We got an Aigu. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass to try to examine enemies in the hopes that you will get a skill from them. No, don't use a regular attack. Use a Pilfer. We want to see what they got. Okay, Aigu didn't have anything. I guess when you examine, you can actually get yourself an extra turn afterwards? I could be wrong, though. There's just so much of this game that I really like to learn a bit more of. Okay, Ray tends to get a lot of those extra attacks. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to keep examining this Aigu in the hopes that it will use a different skill on us. Maybe it just only attacks. I have no idea. I'm going to have to look that up online to see what skills we can learn from what enemy in the hopes that we get them. It feels like blue magic from Final Fantasy, all things considered. We'll give it one more turn. If it just attacks him, we're just gonna kill it. Actually, I'm just better off having Ray do it. Likely it costs you no ability points to do that. Okay, so we're still not gonna level up. We'll probably do so after this next battle. Oh, here's another new enemy. We got a Mage Goo this time. We'll go after these Igoos right over here. You know, try to minimize the amount of threats. Okay, Ray learned Burn. Nice. That's pretty cool. But would it be better on Tipo instead? Possibly. So why not have Tipo try to examine? Ooh, you can get healing herbs from those guys. That's what it is. Let's see, it might use Burn on us again. Unless it only has enough AP to use it once. Otherwise, we'll just, you know, defend and stuff. So let's see, does it use Burn again? Maybe only one character can learn it, because we've been examining that, but nothing happened. So I'm guessing they can only use it once. That means we're gonna have to examine at certain times with certain characters. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go into other details about that. Got 2 healing herbs from that, not to mention those level ups. So all I did was just reach the rim of the map and you're out of there. Alright, so just press start and you'll camp. And you get to talk to everyone. Hey, did you know what you can do in camp? You can rest and heal HP or make a record of your journey. If you want to know more, take a look at the book in the tent. Oh, sounds pretty cool. That is an interesting feature, you can just camp. When you're on the road, and there's no inn around, or when you're poor, you can always camp out, right? Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's take a look at our skill notes. Okay. I think we can only, like, put the skills at certain times. I don't want to change the skills yet. Well, I might weigh our options later on. Master list? We probably don't have any masters. Yeah, we don't have a single one. Might get that later. Okay, now I actually want to rest. And the good thing is it doesn't cost us anything. Like in Final Fantasy games, you had to give up a sleeping bag or a tent or whatever. But now you can pretty much just go at your leisure. So we shall save. Talk to everybody again, and then we move on. Oh, there we go. That saving took a while. And now everybody just gets to follow me again, because I'm the leader. Good to know they have so much faith in me. Alright, so... it's not always going to be in the same area. You can get those areas where you can just walk around and fight. So, I think now would be a good time to end the episode, and in the next part, let's see who we can rob on the road. And I believe it's somewhere around here that we gotta go. See you everybody, thanks for watching.